Back for more food haul fun. This is part 2. Hopefully you enjoyed the last Walmart haul. The simple, healthy haul. And the same now for part 2 at Walmart. Hope you'll join me. To hear Serene and Simple Life with a simple, healthy diet. Nothing complicated. Rice, veggies, stir fry, a piece of fruit, turkey on bread with mustard. My little 3-part casseroles. I'm really into like rice bowls now, where I do a layer of rice and then beans and meats. My daughter got me into that a while ago, and I was like, yeah, this is really fun. It's a fun way to eat and enjoy yourself. So eating should be fun. It shouldn't be just something that you feel like, oh, I have to do this, because then that's when it becomes, I've been there. That's when it becomes probably not as healthy, because you're just putting food in. You just think just to keep going, just to sustain yourself and to stop the grumbling. But make yourself a nice meal, even if it's only a 10 or 15-minute prep. Sit down with a nice plate and enjoy your meal. All right, let's get going. The last one was rather long, and so I'm going to see if I can shorten this one just a bit. First time ever, Harmless Harvest Unsweetened Plain Organic Cultured Coconut. Woo! This is a yogurt. Yum. I think it's a yogurt. I don't know. Organic coconut milk, organic tapioca starch, live and active cultures. Sounds like it's good gut health. Oh, and we're going to also play again, but you'll have to stop the video, make a comment. How much do you think this cost as well? So the last one we did was, well, with tax, it was $228.88. So I don't know who won that one. I'll have to go back and look. Play the game, guys. Play the game. I ate several of these out in South Dakota when I was using my fridge. And I'm going to do an upcoming video on living on the road with a fridge and without a fridge. Since this past 6 months, that's exactly what I did, even though I had a fridge. Thank you, Anita, for the idea. I love when you guys put in ideas of what you want me to talk about, what you want me to babble about, because then that helps me. That helps my workload. So this was at nighttime after work. I got home like 8 o'clock. I don't want to eat a full meal or make a burger. No, so I just did yogurt and some berries or bananas and added some nuts, some walnuts. So good. All right. We're going to get too long if I keep going like that, right? Grillo's pickle spears. Any of you get these? They're so delicious. And I think they have, they have garlic and dill and grape leaves in them, in the mix here. Tough and tasty. Sugar snap peas, one of my favorites, raw or not. Guacamole. It's a little treat. And then I've got the stringless organic Stringles. Organic string cheese. Remember to put in the comments if you didn't last time. What's your feelings on organic versus not? And remember, I follow the Bobby approved app, and he goes through why things are good for you or not good for you. So, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't studied enough on organic or not. I just know that I'm, like I told you in the last one, I'm paying attention on the front end. So hopefully I don't have to pay attention as much on the back end. You never know. I mean, I could have damage is already done, I'm sure, in some ways, but your body does regenerate itself, right? But when I cheat, does that set me back? Do I take 2 steps forward and then 1 step back if I cheat every once in a while? Or is the 80% rule really true? 80% healthy and 20% not? Because I'm probably 80-20 because of my travels. If I stay at home, I'm probably 90-10. If I just would stay here the whole time. Now, this is interesting to me because he doesn't approve all of the Amy's bowls, but he approves these 2. The penne with mushrooms and spinach in a 3-cheese sauce, and he approves the pesto tortellini. Do any of you get these? This is one of those nights, if I've been gone all day or working out in the yard or something and I'm like starving, but at least I'm not doing what I used to do. I used to do healthy choice. What a gimmick, healthy choice, with all those preservatives in there, I don't know. And then we have some tropical fruit blend, more smoothie stuff, spinach, yogurt, fruit, flaxseed, or chai seed. And I still have my flax and chai seed. I took those with me on the road as well. And tonight for dinner, guys, if you want to come on over, is asparagus spears. I haven't had these in forever. And I thawed a piece of salmon last night. I had 2 pieces of salmon, a piece of cod, and some bread that I froze before I left. That was all that was in my freezer. So last night for dinner, because there was like hardly anything here, I had black beans and some of the organic chips, which I'll show you in a minute. And I had made an egg. I had 2 eggs left and some bread. And then later on in the evening, I munched on raisins and some of my organic chocolate chips. I don't know, but I was really pretty hungry. So I'm excited to make salmon. I'll probably do that in my convection oven and then make the asparagus to go with it. And I will be calling it a day here shortly. All right, from there, just grab the snack bag now. So we've got the grain-free tortilla chips. This is what I've been talking about. When I was in South Dakota, I ordered a bunch of stuff from Amazon. And Amazon I did a lot of crunching the numbers. Do any of you get a lot of your food from Amazon? I know we should stop Amazon, but that's another story for another day. Taking over the world, right? That's what my son said was going to happen someday. It's true. I think he said that when he was 16 and he's almost 40. Amazon will be taking over the world. Okay. And then I've got the lime grain-free tortilla chips as well. So it's gluten-free, dairy-free, grain-free, soy-free, vegan, and paleo. Woo! That's a lot of stuff. And cassava blend, flour, cassava starch, avocado oil, coconut flour, chai seed, sea salt, citric acid, lime oil, contains coconuts. No stuff that you can't pronounce. That's the key. Why didn't I pay attention to that years ago? I was poisoning myself and my kids. Unintentionally. I always thought it was money too, when you're in your 40s, you're like, oh, I got a long time to go, or in your 30s. But now when you're in I'm 67, it's like, okay, Linda, it's time. It's high time now. High time. You're running out of time here to fix your liver and your gut. And these Who bars, organic, fair trade, 70% cacao. This is the dark chocolate. They also have a nut butter that are very tasty too. And I only eat 2 little squares. So good for me on that one, huh? Mary's Gone crackers. Not my favorite, but I got the goat cheese that I think I'll put on these, and that'll make these more tasty. Or dip them in some yogurt. I'm just thinking about that. All right. I think everything I have shown you has been Bobby approved up until now. Maybe some granola. Yeah, he approves some granola. Yucca approves this, says it's excellent. Bobby says thumbs down. Bite-sized shredded wheat. Sometimes at night I just have to have a little bowl of cereal. So that's what I do. And then Yucca also approved heritage flakes. So I think, let's see the ingredients here. I know I think there's some sugar in here. It's on the low end. Let's see. Oh, cane sugar. Yeah. He won't allow you to have cane sugar. So this has cane sugar in it. Other than that, and he's not too fond of wheat flour either. I forget why. So that's the deal on this. All right, and then we go to the last of Walmart. All of this stuff could not be bought at Aldi's, so that's why I went over to Walmart real quick, but that's what kept me out longer too. I got some paper plates. I know I shouldn't be spending money on paper plates, But when I'm on the road, it's just a treat for me. Or sometimes here when I'm like just over hand washing dishes. And then thank you, Tammy. Now that I've got all my dental work done, spent close to $2,000. You can watch that video. I got 3 crowns and 2 root canals, but go back and watch that if you like. I went to Mexico. Playlist, go to the playlist. But Guru Nanda, oil pulling oral rinse. Bobby approves this. Woohoo! I was so excited because I thought, oh, he's not going to approve something like this. But Happy Gums, tea tree, clove, and oregano. And I have a crown that is iffy, like has some receding gum way in the back. And they said, oh, you can just brush and floss really good, but do it gently, but always be flossing, of course. So I think that this is going to make me feel good to have this. And I think I'm over buying cheap toothpaste now because of the ingredients. And he approves this. Choose friendly hello. Do any of you use more expensive toothpaste? This was like $5 or $6. I don't have the receipt for Walmart. I don't know if I didn't grab it at the end, but I don't know. So anyways, all in all, now stop the video if you like. Put in the comments, what do you think all of this cost? I think I showed, oh, I didn't show you everything. I got one more bag left. Goodness gracious. Some tamari brewed soy sauce. Bobby approves this. He does not approve the cheap stuff that I've used forever. Diced potatoes. Dun, dun, dun. Chicken and wild rice soup. I ate a lot of that on the road. I actually got a 12-pack from Amazon of chicken noodle soup. Comfort food. This was what I had some chicken and one last can left after I got my serious dental work the first day. It was such a comfort food. I didn't think I could eat this again because I had so much of it. But now it's like, okay. And I had 12 cans, so I was doing that's like 12 weeks worth. I was doing one a week, one other kind of soup a week. I broke it down into these different things. One casserole a week with the rice. I had a rice cooker with me. And here, he doesn't hardly approve any kinds of dressings, but the Primal Kitchen. Oh, and that's another thing. He gives you other options. So if you have I don't have a Trader Joe's near me, and I don't belong to Costco, but if you have that kind of stuff, you're going to be able to find better, some more different choices too. More different. Balsamic dressing and marinade in avocado oil. Oh, I can see me doing the chicken breast in this, marinating in that. I mean, that's as good as it gets for me. I'm not going to be like mixing up all this, massive marinade. Pasta fagioli soup, Amy's. Yeah, I did a lot of that on the road. Go back and watch that video if you like. That was at the picnic table. And then Italian green beans. I love green beans. Oh, that's what I had last night too. I opened up a little can of green beans. I didn't have any butter, but they still tasted really good. And I can do the same with lima beans. Lima beans is like candy to me. It's like a delicious snack, thankfully. All right, so what do you think this all cost? I'll give you a few seconds here. I'll take a deep breath. Okay, ready for the amount? $159.40. Walmart. As I tried I looked at about 6 different things because I had my receipt with me from Aldi's. 20 cents more, 30 cents more. I mean, paper towels and toilet paper, maybe $1 or $2 more. It was crazy. So this amount of stuff, $159.40. I have no meat here. The yogurt was like $7 or $8. I don't know. I don't know. Are these $4 or $5? I don't know. I don't have the receipt. This big cereal was $9, but still, I spent $228.88 for the last food haul, $159.40 for this. So a total of $388.28. And of that, the paper towels, the toilet paper, the saran wrap, the toothpaste, and the oral rinse came to $36. So I took that off of the amount. So in food-wise and water, $352.28. And I think I have enough meals for a month. I do. I think I have enough meals for a month. Will I go back and buy more yogurt and buy more fresh food? Fresh fruit, yes, and I'll buy more milk. Did I just say that? Eggs. So those will be my staples that I'll replenish. But as far as meats and meals and canned goods, I don't think I'll spend any more money for the month of November into December. So keep watching. Maybe I'll give you an update on that. And if you haven't already, I really appreciate it if you would subscribe, because maybe other people can get some good ideas, get motivated to start eating better. You know, I'm nowhere near perfect, and I've had a history through the years of not eating right because I could. I haven't dealt with gut issues or stomach issues or anything. So thankfully, here we are now, trying to do some reversing. All right, guys, again, blessings in all your food hauls and blessings in your eating habits, whether they be healthy or not, or an occasional snack, and joy in your journey. All right. I love you. We'll see you in the next one. Keep watching. I'm going to be doing some chit-chat talks that I think you'll find interesting. And then before the end of the year, I'll do a holiday open house. If you haven't seen the tiny home, you'll want to stay tuned. Love you. We're looking at making this one as long as the last one, if not longer. I forgot. English muffins. The Ezekiel 4:9 sprouted grain. An egg on a muffin tomorrow for breakfast. That's a fun thing about being back to tiny home, is using the convection oven. Because I would put this in a pan and flip it with some olive oil just to make my little kind of like a toast, but it doesn't work the same. Okay. I'd be remiss not to show you my go-to drink if it's not Spindrift. It is Olipop. This is a new kind of soda, probiotics, botanicals, and plant favor. That is another thing I have given up for the most part. I don't buy ginger ale and orange and root beer, which are my favorites. These are $1.99 each, a little on the expensive side, but remember, you are watching your health on the front end, so you don't have to pay for it on the back end and make somebody else rich. Okay, guys, this is it now. Later.